Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna update or tell a little bit of a story on a health crisis I recently went through. About a year and a half ago, I developed a lump on my right shin, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was a clogged pore, whatever. But I had developed it in late summer, fall, winter. It started getting scaly and dry. I mean, I have dry skin when winter comes. Unbearably dry skin. And it started to hurt. So, I knew I was gonna go to the doctor, so, I told her about it, and she decided to take off the dead skin because she didn't know what it was either. I mean, she was thinking it was a wart and wanted to see if I, at that time, like a year ago, wanted to see a dermatologist. I said no. But 6 months later, the bump developed a sore on it, started bleeding, started hurting again, and I went to the doctor and I showed her, because I had to put a band-aid on it so it would stop hurting. She looked at it, said, I don't know what it is, to tell you the truth, and referred me to a dermatologist. Now, this was 6 months ago. On Tuesday, January 8th, I went and saw the dermatologist. She asked what brings you in, and I showed her this bump. She asked me what I thought it was. I told her I thought it was a clogged pore, and my doctor, my primary doctor, thought it was a wart. She thought it was carcinoma. Not a certain kind of carcinoma. Let me see if I can remember. Squamous cell carcinoma. There we go. Remembering it. So first thing, alarm bell went off in my head. Cancer. But squamous cell carcinoma is the best one out of them. because it's a slow growing one. So if caught early, it can be treated and cured, basically. And see, even though I wear sunscreen, which I wholeheartedly tell everybody to wear sunscreen, I am genetically predisposed to skin cancer. And that was one of two ways we were told in school that skin cancer can develop is not wearing sunscreen, even though I was wearing sunscreen and you should be wearing it too, for a number of reasons. Sunbathing prematurely ages you. Prematurely ages you. I'm sorry. And also, if you can see here, it gives you, age spots, sunspots. That's one day, I got that one day from not wearing a hat like I usually do. And when I can tell you, when they're on your face, you get so self-conscious about yourself. You do everything you can to, line it up, cover it up, whatever. But back to my story. She said, the dermatologist said, she would have to take a biopsy, which wasn't anything. It was taken with this piece that it wasn't a razor blade or anything. It was like a U-shaped piece of metal, I guess, to cut off the bump and use it as a test, like a test tube or cup. And she said, oh, you'll have the results in a week. And I said, well, will they be up on my health chart? I forget what it's called. She said yes. You get the results sometimes before I do, and you won't know what they mean. Call me and I won't know what they are. But she obviously got the results before I did, and she called me. She called me 2 days after my biopsy and told me great news. I don't have skin cancer. It was the bump on my leg turned out to be a red itchy bump, and that's all. she said it could return, but not to worry. It didn't turn out to be skin cancer. And good thing I got the results in 2 days, because waiting for the results of a biopsy, you do get depressed. And yeah, I was getting out of bed and feeding my fur babies and eating and whatnot. I didn't put on makeup. I didn't do those extra grooming things that women do. And so after 2 days, I'm definitely feeling better. I'm feeling relieved. Now I can tell family and friends, yeah, I had the skin cancer scare, and it came up negative because for 2 days I did not say anything. The only person who knew was my mom. Nobody else knew. So I was definitely glad that it came up negative, so I can tell family good news that on like a Facebook post, instead of me calling each and every one of them separately and telling them. I can tell people in a group setting. 'Cause I'm not the type of person who likes to post I'm having a bad day or bad information on social media, or information like that, like skin cancer or health problems I'm having on like Facebook or Instagram. I'm not one to post that stuff unless it's of the good natured kind. So that's where things stand. I am so glad when I go see my primary doctor in February, I can tell her we're both wrong. And it was just a red itchy bump, and there were no worries. And it might come back, but not to worry about it if it does. Okay? Well, thank you for allowing me to tell this brief story of a recent health scare I had. And remember, wear your sunscreen even if you're genetically predisposed to skin cancer, like me, I wear it even though I know I could develop it at some stage of life. I wear it. So even though it may seem hopeless, I don't know what the research is out there about skin cancer. Last I heard was tanning beds, which I have never been in one, are bad for you. So if you use a tanning bed, stop using them, please. And if you go to the beach, put sunscreen on. It won't stop you from tanning. Well, most people won't stop you from tanning because I can put it on and spend a number of hours out in the sun and reapply it. And by the end of the day, you can tell I got some sun. And I might feel a little itchy because the sun does dry your skin out. So you've got to replenish with lotion. And that's another thing I will tell you is after a day out in the sun, put lotion on just to keep your skin rehydrated. Even though you wear sunscreen, keep your skin hydrated by putting lotion on. And I'm rambling on here. So, thank you again for listening to my story and my recent health scare. And I will see you in my next video.